Well, definitely extremely late on the schedule, but I don't think at this point it matters, to be honest. So, last time I was extremely tired and I did very bad at the video game, but this time, hopefully it goes well. So this time it's Kaze, driving a CLK, if I remember correctly. Yeah, gaming. What do we have to do? 8 police roadblocks. Okay, under 3 minutes. Let's do that stuff. Let's do that stuff. Oh boy. Oh yeah, and I bought an RX-7. I forgot about that. Pretty important detail that I bought an RX-7. I never noticed how huge my my haircut was. Like I'm almost touching the top of the screen though. But yeah, I am extremely late on the schedule, but whatever. Mario will have to wait. Mario will have to wait. Probably. Well, maybe I probably will have time to just do one blacklist member, which I guess it's fine. I guess. So yeah, racing time. Drag race. But yeah, I don't know why my avatar was taking the Assetto Corsa's light source. It's very weird. Despite the game literally being closed, so I don't know whatever. Wow, thank you game for switching me lanes for no reason. Can I still win this? I don't like the drag race mode, and I think we all know that. I don't really like drag racing. The reason why I do it is because, well, it's a very short event, so we can clear, we can get that race win requirement out of the way. And again, it's still to the left on its own. Why did they make a game mode that relies on driving on lanes and having the car sticking to the lane if it cannot stick to the lane? So now I have to manually take control of the car because it's broken. So there we go. Crazy. Is that a Clio behind me? Wow. Oh my god. We good? We good. Very good. Very good. And I don't want to listen to Razor's phone calls at all. I do not care. We don't care. We do not care. We do not care. But yeah, tomorrow is Halloween. I assume everybody or most people have something planned tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I should stream or not. Technically I should be working on Super Royal Grand Prix, but I won't lie, I don't really want to make it, to be honest, but now that I announced the thing and all, I kinda have to. Have to work on it, but yep. But tomorrow I don't even know what to play. Like, it's the 31st, may as well like play a properly spooky game and stuff, but I don't know if I should, or I don't know what spooky game, because I usually don't really like spooky games. You're making a game? No, I'm not making a game. Sorry, I probably said the wrong word. I want to stream a game. I'm not making a video game yet. Not yet. Not yet. Soon. Maybe. I don't know. I have some ideas, but yeah. It will be a very silly little game to make. For not many people to play it. I'm not working on anything, let's be clear on that. I'm not announcing that, oh shit, I'm currently developing a video game. I would love to make one. I have two ideas for a game. Either a RPG type game, heavily inspired by The Sims 2 on the DS, or The Sims Busting Out on the GBA, or the Herb Sims in the City on the GBA, stuff like that. And a racing game. But currently I don't have the motivation. I'd rather work on my streaming career, to be honest. Which is probably the most silly thing to say ever. Especially in today's economy, though. But yeah. I have many ideas, but not necessarily having the knowledge or the time to do them. Which is a bit of a shame. TBH. Wow, cool. Oh shit, cops. Oh shit, that thing doesn't really have much grip. Oh shit, wait, I'm not trying to actually escape the cops, I actually want the cops. You can do coding streams? Yeah, but I need to know how to code, that's the thing, I do not know how to code. I know how programming works, in theory, but I don't know, like, coding languages. Basically, simply put. So thinking about it, hang on a minute, what if I put my avatar underneath the game? Thinking about it. Wouldn't that be better because you can see the entirety of the game? Nah, it looks a little it looks a little dumb. It looks a little dumb. But I am thinking of redoing my overlay a little bit. Maybe make the game window slightly smaller, but like make my avatar... Oh, hang on. Truck takedown maybe? Yep. That was very silly. To make my avatar like not overlap the game. Oh shit. Oh shit, okay, we need to focus because I'm never drawing a car. I usually don't drive cars that are like very, that have lots of wheel spin. So we shall probably just be careful to not be slow. I guess that would help. Oh boy, scared me. Okay, I need to stay. I was gonna drive on the golf course, but I actually need to. I actually need to stay on the road because roadblocks are necessary. Well, I would love to do coding streams, but like I do not know how to code. There is GB Studio that I think I'm gonna make my game on, even if it's extremely silly to make a Game Boy game. Definitely. It shouldn't be like a main project, I think. But it has these Scratch-like nodes and stuff. Oh wow, that cop got killed. Oh, the helicopter is doing a funny. Oh my god, we need the helicopter to hit the truck. We need that. I really want that to happen. I don't think they will. Oh, I don't know what the helicopter is doing, but it's so rare when that happens, when like the helicopter is hitting something. What is the helicopter doing? What is the helicopter doesn't want to follow for some reason? Weird. Alright then. Oh boy. But yeah, do I have the brain energy? Like I'm already doing, I'm already working on renders and stuff, and those could be much better, you know. So you know, I feel like I shouldn't like focus on learning too many things. I should try to focus on one if I can. I don't know. Like, of course I would love to learn how to, I want to learn how to make music, how to code, how to make art or whatever. But, yeah. Shit is rough. On God for real. Oh, are you kidding me now? This shit is drifting for no reason. Oh, what is it? Where coming from? Interesting. Oh, finally a roadblock. I mean, if you have a big project, I can guess it can be like really draining. Like you really want the thing to work and you have to debug, and if something goes wrong you have to track the problem and stuff. If you know what you're doing, I guess it can be fine, but if you don't know what you're doing and something breaks, I guess it can be really annoying. I bet it can be. Oh, hello, SUV that literally took down a cop. Really? They really lost me like that? Yeah, I see. Where are the cops? A European that actually knows their limits. What is that supposed to mean? Is there something about Europeans that I'm not aware of? It's a lot of traffic and people and... Oh, okay. Whoa! I was lucky. Okay, let's just try. Oh boy. Ah, that's a lot of bounty to take down these big SUVs actually. Half my European friends do way too much and exhaust themselves, I see. Well, to be honest, it's kinda the same with me, to be honest. But the thing is, it's like the bare minimum, and the bare minimum is enough to exhaust me. So like, if I want to make a video game, I'd rather be like, I'd rather want it to be the project, like something I'm sure that I want to work on and something I want to be sure I want to complete. Because since I have pretty low knowledge about things, it will probably take me minimum 5 years to work out something, if I had to guess. So yeah. I want to make good music, good graphics, good code. Well, you don't need to make good code. For example, Toby Fox doesn't know how to code, and the game, his first game was still very popular. Because we are on the internet, and if you are a shitty, unlikable person, suddenly your bad code is literally like the worst thing ever. But if you are a likable or good person, then your bad code doesn't matter. And if your game is good as well. Like, shout out to, I don't know, Yender Dev or Pirate Software. So if my code is shit, I hope people like me and my game, so they can look over it. There is that cop literally next to me, so I'm not sure what I can do right now. There's also a helicopter nearby. For some reason, the helicopter is doing 360s and stuff. Okay, he didn't see me. Can I go out of bounds? I don't remember how you go out of bounds. I think it's right here, no? I don't know if it even works for the Xbox 360. I don't even know. Oh shit. I should probably hide right here. I don't even know where to hide. That helicopter on the minimap, I don't know if you can see it, but like it's like the second helicopter doing some dumb stuff, like spinning for some reason. But yeah, I guess I'm just gonna wait here. Oh yeah, of course. It's just that what I meant is that if you are, if people don't like you or your game, then suddenly bad code is a problem, even though it quote unquote works. Oh, now I need 7 race wins. God damn. I guess a sprint is over shoulder, I guess. Oh, RX-7. Another one. I need to decide what car I'm gonna buy next. What car do I buy next? Maybe like a Porsche. Yeah, why not? Not the Cayman. I don't like the Cayman. It looks well, I don't mind it. More like it. Hello, Pontiac GTO. That's very fast for some reason. Hello, RX-7. Or are they body kits? Yeah, of course, yeah. That makes sense. So if I make a video game, I hope I don't suddenly become an asshole. Yeah. Because then my bad code will be highlighted. Okay, cool. Of course, I don't want people like. I did joke about like saying Toby Fox doesn't know how to make video games and stuff as a joke. Especially when I was playing Deltarune, which by the way I need to finish the chapter 3 and start the chapter 4. And when I struggle against that boss, I always say it out of frustration and as a joke. But yeah, I'm not saying that he's a bad developer or a bad game maker or his games are bad. Definitely not true. And I'm also not saying that I will make something that is as good as or as successful as his stuff. It's absolutely not true. To be honest, I doubt you can make something as popular as Undertale or Deltarune again. Like, I feel like, you know, it was 2015 back then. The internet was very different. The games you could play were very different. Now there is a lot of indie games. And I can't tell an indie game besides Undertale and Deltarune because it's the same creator. I can't name an indie game that had the same popularity as Undertale and Deltarune in the past years. I tried to raid in, but settings wouldn't let me. Oh, really? That's weird. Hi, Chance. I didn't know you were streaming. Welcome in. I think my settings are like relatively high because I had some people raiding me, some trolls and stuff. Maybe I can lower them again. Holy shit, a BMW M3 with the Portuguese flag on it. Interesting. But because GB Studio is so easy to use, I guess I can make a Game Boy game and package it with an emulator as an EXE or something like that. So it will be technically will be a PC game. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think the only quirk would be like, oh, it's actually a Game Boy game. You can play on an actual Game Boy. That's also something to think about. Like, do I want my game? But if I make a Game Boy game on GB Studio, for example, something I've noticed is that people make the graphics. How can I explain? They make the graphics extremely detailed. Like, if you make a Game Boy Color game, sure, whatever, it makes sense that the graphics are more detailed and stuff. But what I've noticed is that very often people make graphics, but not taking into account the shitty original Game Boy screen quality. So it ends up being like an emulator, a game port for emulators only. And that would make sense because like not many people, like the number of people who are actually gonna bother putting your game on a flash card and playing on real hardware or whatever is extremely low. At the same time, I kinda wanna think about it like a proper Game Boy game. You are playing Arc Raiders? How is it? I heard about it. I heard about it. I think it's an extraction shooter or something, right? Oh shit, I have cops. Wait, why do I have hit level 1? What? Is that supposed to happen? Why do I have hit level 1? Why did my hit level got reset? What? Is that supposed to happen? I didn't get busted, did I? That is extremely weird. I did not switch cars either, right? So why is my hit level gone? Oh, wait. Did you get the mail thingy from Mia? Oh, I forgot about that. Well, thanks, Mia. Now you're slowing down my progression. It's such a stupid mechanic. Does she say something about clearing my record or whatever? How do I bring up the phone? I got a contact with the city that just dropped your heat. As far as the cops are concerned, you're half their list for now. It should give you some breathing room. Yes, Mia, but I actually want the cops to chase me. Alright then. It's a bit of a weird mechanic, like... It's basically my only complaint about the career mode in Most Wanted, besides the payouts that are a little weak, in my opinion. Like, if you change your car visually, your heat goes down, but you want to keep your heat high up, otherwise you take forever to meet the bounty requirements. And then the game again brings down my heat level when I clearly don't want to. But yeah, I didn't remember about that happening, nor actually know that was a thing. Apparently it's fixed to whenever you finish the 4th race for Kaze. Interesting. Scripted events. That's a cool car, by the way. I love the RX-7. Looks very nice. It can be tough with your teammates when your teammates are idiots. Well, that's basically any video game nowadays, isn't it? Many online-focused video games are... Yeah. That's why I always played Battlefield more than any other game. Because I can just play Battlefield. Sure, you're gonna always complain about medics not doing their job. It's a classic, but at least it's not like super competitive. It's not competitive at all. Like I just like play the video game and capture flags and we'll see where it goes and stuff. Because every I think Counter-Strike brought the worst out of me because people are so stupid on that game. It's absolutely crazy. And when you are playing competitive, you're obviously trying to rank up and stuff. Oh shit, I'm doing Need for Speed Carbon speedrun strats. I shouldn't start doing that. But yeah. I'm very happy I'm not touching Counter-Strike anymore. Because that was the most painful thing to play. And also because it made me incredibly toxic, which I really don't like about me. I really like these rain effects on the 360 version. I really like those. $300 kilometers. Is it the first time I reach? I don't know. Like, I don't know why Russians get queued up here. You queue with Russians on European servers. Literally the worst people I've encountered in any competitive shooter. They always speak Russian, like every single time. I queue with I queue for a competitive game. My other 4 teammates are Russian and they don't speak a word English. And it seems like they are holding a conversation the entire game, and every single time it is like that. And of course I'm obviously talking about I'm not gonna mention like they are extremely toxic whenever something is happening in game or whatever. So I just gave up. The Russians made me give up Counter-Strike. Hello, Golf. And of course, just in case I'm mentioning it, I only talk about the people that play the teammates having the teammates I have in Counter-Strike. I don't mean all Russians bad or something like that. Obviously. You know, you gotta precise, otherwise people are gonna be like, oh shit. Reiko hates. She hates Russians. Which is not the case. I'm not gonna hate people based on where they're coming from. Come on. I'm doing better than my family, at least. Don't hate people based on where they're coming from, but based on the person themselves, on the person itself. Chooses to apologize. Yep. There you have it. But yeah, no, like Russian Counter-Strike players are the worst people I've met online, I think. No, not absolutely not the worst people I've met online. Absolutely not. More like the worst people I've met in a competitive video game. Definitely not the worst people ever. Definitely not. Oh boy, don't get me started. But Russian Counter-Strike players, holy shit. Like, it's the only people that I'm aware of. Like, you know, you ask, hey, can someone speak English or something? So I'm not like the only one. So I don't just mute my teammates and we actually, like, you know, try to play together and stuff like that. No, they just refuse to speak English. And they continue to have an entire conversation in Russian. The entire game in the background. Like, I'm actually wondering what the hell are they talking about? But yeah, I'm glad I don't play competitive first-person shooters anymore. It's actually healing me to not play these games. Oh, French people do the same, to be honest. French people are also pretty toxic in competitive games, 100%. They also do not want to speak English or do it in an insulting way. They also do that, definitely. Definitely. I think the most chill people I've met are like Germans, I think. Germans are pretty chill. But yeah, gamers. Competitive gaming is like shit. But yeah. Competitive games, competitive streamers, get rid of all of them and then suddenly gaming is better. Like, oh my god. The competitive Call of Duty streamers or Counter-Strike players that play Battlefield 6 and have the most dogshit techs ever. Oh my god, it kills me. I really hope they don't listen to any of that crap. Like, Jesus Christ. Or my favorite type, Call of Duty streamers that every year say how much they hate Call of Duty, proceeds to buy the new game no matter what, then plays Battlefield 6, and says, oh, this game should be more like Call of Duty. Okay. Like, I thought you hated that game. I think Call of Duty streamers have like the biggest Stockholm syndrome. 100%. Like it's fascinating. Pretty fascinating people. Like, was it XQC fucking saying like, oh, the game needs a battle pass, it needs a constant upgrade, you need to constantly no, I think XQC said some dumb shit like the game needs a battle pass, and another streamer said another more dumb shit like you need to be able to unlock stuff constantly, because that's how I have fun, if I'm unlocking things constantly, because if I have unlocked everything, how do I have fun in the game? I don't know, you just fucking play Battlefield. You just play Battlefield. Battlefield is fun on its own, you don't have fun by unlocking things in Battlefield. Crazy, like. Battlefield 6 is like a little treat for me, like going back to playing first-person shooters, because I kinda like compared to before I started streaming and stuff, I'm basically not really playing first-person shooters anymore. Because as a kid and as a teenager, I basically only played first-person shooters and racing games. But first-person shooters like 99% of the time. But then when I started streaming, I started like playing way more games. A extremely wide variety of games, and I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy that I'm basically catching up on the years and years, on the decades of all the games I've missed on. Games and genre. But Battlefield 6, yeah, it's like my little... it's like, yeah, I'm going back to my roots, it feels like. But I'm still not playing as much as before. Like, for example, like... the season 1 of Battlefield 6 started... 5-6 days ago already. And I still haven't played it. You know? Like, I don't feel like the need to play that. I don't want to be like a Call of Duty streamer that feels like, you know, that feels like I need to play, I'm gonna play first-person shooters and nothing else. And then when first-person shooters are bad, I said that the entirety of gaming is bad or whatever. But anyways, Kaze cutscene is pretty cool, methinks. No, I wouldn't say Battlefield is fun all the time, but it's like... it's pretty entertaining from a... like, what makes Call of Duty fun, for example? Wow, why is she doing? What? She wants to kill me or something. Like, when you think about it, what is making Call of Duty fun, for example? Is it unlocking new guns and stuff like that? Is it purely just killing other players? Or what is the true fun in Call of Duty? Because I feel like the gameplay loop of Call of Duty is just unlocking stuff. Meanwhile, in Battlefield, there are like so many ways to eliminate your opponent and stuff like that. That's what makes it so fun. I feel like, yeah, you can just kill people in Call of Duty and that's it. And maybe you can play an objective, a game mode with an objective and stuff, but it's... the cool thing of Call of Duty is just killing other players and unlocking shit. And for me, Battlefield never felt like this. It always was more about, like... the mini battles you have during a game, like, oh, you're fighting to take that flag. Sometimes it takes longer than usual, so you keep fighting. And then you move on to another flag, and then you know... and then you have so many ways to, like, kill your enemies. You can take down their helicopter with an RPG, you can take a helicopter, you can put mines, you can trollololol. There's just so many ways to play in Battlefield. That was pretty cool, I know. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Like, Call of Duty... shit, sorry, I'm still doing my smirk face. Call of Duty, even if you're playing with friends, you're basically just... unless it's Warzone, I'm not talking about Battle Royale. When I say Call of Duty, of course, I'm talking about, like, Call of Duty, not Warzone. Like, even when you are playing against friends, with friends, sorry, when you are playing with friends, you are ultimately, like, still doing the same thing, whether you are alone or not. You're just killing the other players, and that's it. Meanwhile, Battlefield, you can, you know, it's very fun to play with friends and stuff. But it's both a game you can play alone and with friends, and it's definitely very fun with friends. But I played a lot of Call of Duty, but when I switched to Battlefield, I didn't really come back to Call of Duty that much. I still bought some games from time to time, but I still overly prefer Battlefield over Call of Duty. I mean, I grew up with like the Wii version of Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3. And then when I got a PS3, I bought Battlefield 4, and holy shit. Life-changing, because I didn't like Black Ops 2. Which is like crazy, because I feel like I'm the only one. Probably, to be honest. Wow. I remember running Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3. Before buying Battlefield 4 on my PS3, I actually got some Battlefield games on PC, and I was playing those on my mom's computer. Which obviously was on a gaming computer. So it ran pretty badly. Battlefield 4 was too stuttery, so I gave up, but Battlefield 3 ran fine with like the lowest... Wow, Kaze, what are you doing? Kaze literally flew flipping and stuff behind me. What is going on with that AI? Anyways, Battlefield 3 ran fine at literally the lowest settings ever. Like 640 by 480. It was like holding 40-ish FPS on Metro, I remember. But that was playable, and I had so much fun. But then when I got a PS3 and I got Battlefield 4, yeah, I played the shit out of this game. I would love to get the Platinum Trophy for Battlefield 4, but I cannot make myself, like, play the game again. It's like... yeah. If you want to play Battlefield 4 nowadays, it feels like your only choice is playing Operation Locker or Operation Metro, and that's it. Like, you need to fill in some crazy like specific game modes or objectives for the Platinum Trophy. And even though Battlefield 4 is probably one of the games I spent the most time on in my entire life, yeah, I think I will pass on that. As much as I don't like Metro as much as everyone seems to love Metro. Like, everyone loves Metro, but for me, you know, I don't want to play only that 24/7, unlike most people, it seems. But I would love to see it back on Battlefield 6, definitely. Anyways, that was Kaze while we were talking about Call of Duty and Battlefield. Gaming performance. And maybe tire upgrade. And okay. And maybe give me car? I got car. Shit, is it Ming? Ming! I remember. What car does it drive? Oh, the Gallardo. Already? We're already at the Gallardo? I hope I get it. I really like that Gallardo.
Hey man, you got a serious buzz going.
Okay.